Today I have my reading journal here with me so we can talk about my 2026 reading goals. For context, 2025 was one of the worst reading years I've had. I had a lot of big life changes and was just not in the best headspace, and so I am more hopeful for 2026, especially now that I have this account and I'm making reading a big priority for 2026. So with that in mind, some of these rules may seem a little silly to you, but they're just for me to keep in mind while I'm working through my 2026 TBR. The first goal, and the one that I am hopeful that I can beat, but is the one that is the most likely to not get accomplished, is that I would like to bring my physical TBR to under 100 books. That is a bit of a lofty goal, but I am hopeful with the rules that I have in place that I'll be able to accomplish it. As for the number of books that I have set for my Goodreads and Fable goal, it is actually 54. I know that's oddly specific, but the way that I have chosen my reading goal for like the past 4 or 5 years is I pick one more book than whatever the number of books that I read last year was. So last year I read 53 books, so this year I would like to read 54 books. The next couple of goals are kind of silly, but it's that I want to read one classic and I want to read one nonfiction. Again, I didn't accomplish like any of my goals for reading for 2025, and so I'm trying to set the bar back to being really low, and so that way I can actually have some things to check off for sure at the end of this year, just in case things don't go the way that I'm hoping. My next goal is that I want to find 5-star reads for 2026. I have gotten a lot more strict in how I rate books and how I choose my 5 stars, and so I feel like 5 is a good number. I will probably exceed that, but just in case, we're gonna keep it low. Then my last goal, which is kind of a silly one, but I think it's fun. I actually stole this from Katie is Reading on YouTube. If you don't watch her, you absolutely should. She said that one of her reading goals every year is that she wants to read a book that is at least 1,000 pages. I think I'm in the minority here, but I actually really like a really long book. I like being with characters for a long time and lots of development, usually with a fantasy series. So I'm really excited to check off this goal. I already have a few ideas for some books that I might use for it. And those are my reading goals for 2026. I would love to hear if you have any reading goals for 2026. Please comment them down below.